Hey guys, and welcome to the Epilogue of Mad Father. I'm planning on doing this just for kind of every series I think that I do, or every game, where I just kind of talk about the game and like my experience with it. So, welcome to the Epilogue of Person Plays Mad Father. Um, so basically, the history of this game with me was that I've seen a whole bunch of people play it, which at first I wasn't so keen on actually playing this game as my first game. I was very keen on playing another game called Ebe. Um, and I still really want to play it. I just don't have the software to record it right now. But I thought, hey, let's do Mad Father, just get that out of the way. I know a lot of people have seen it, and some people have enjoyed it and stuff like that. So I'm like, hey, let's play it. Let me tell you, playing a game versus actually watching a game, completely different things. With this, you kind of just have to go more with, oh, hey, like, this is the story, you're controlling the character, and you understand the frustration of now not being able to control said character. And, with Mad Father, it did have a really tricky keys. So I will give it that. So yeah. So yeah, story wise, I think the story was pretty good. There was like some things that just didn't make sense, but of course, there's always some things in games that don't make sense. I think this was a really good story. I know that the whole thing about the father being a mad scientist and then the daughter being like, "Oh no, I don't want this to be like this," and then the mother dying, that's all been done a lot, but this game takes it to a new level kind of with just the experience portion and, having having characters you name and you love just get killed off. Talking about Ashley. Hashtag RIP Ashley. RIP Ashley 2014. With those, it's kind of just like, oh, so this is what the game actually is. And, it's very good. Yeah, I actually really like playing this game. I've seen it like played 5 or 6 times. So originally I thought, oh, hey, like this, I know basically the storyline and all that, but you forget things. Like there's some things in your mind that stick out, like Sorladen, he sticks out a lot in my mind, and then all of that. But I haven't seen Mad Father since Markiplier played it actually, which was a while ago. So yeah, I think my cat's outside my door because I can see a shadow moving. I'm sorry. This is gonna be like really just mind put out everywhere. And also I'm really tired because I just had to voice act all of the characters for an hour and 3 minutes, which takes energy. Um, but yeah. So yeah, this was a pretty good game. Music wise, this it had a beautiful soundtrack and it kind of did flow from area to area and you could tell when things were more intense or whatever. I found that the most tense parts were actually when the music stopped because that's when you know it's some serious shit. But other than that, yeah, whatever. Oh man, uh, I'm tired. I apologize for that. This probably isn't really interesting to listen to. Um, characters. I like how with Aya you do see some character development in her. You see how she just has to face this, and she's pretty brave considering like she's 8 or 10. I don't even know how old she is, but no, she's 11. She's 11. They mentioned that in the game that she was 11, and I know if I was 11, I wouldn't be able to go through that. Well, when I was 11, I would definitely not be able to go through that. Like, was just wondering at the time, like, what I had for lunch. Not that, like, monsters are coming after me and all that. um, but yeah, a lot of this game does have very adult topics in it, which I like how it's kind of a game where I find that kids who are like 10, 12 play this, but then also adults can play it and people can relate to it and all that, which is a lot of fun. Um, yeah, man, this game was kind of hard to play, especially it was more of a story wise sense that it's just like you hear all these stories and you know how horrible Aya's father is, but then you're kind of just like, well, you gotta get through the story, and you kind of just suspect some things. Like some things you just expect to happen, other things you don't expect to happen. Also, I want to explain the whole thing with the astronaut. Like one of my friends, she watches my videos, and she's like, I don't get how you could see that was an astronaut. The head where I thought it was like a helmet, because I just got a slight glimpse. I didn't have enough time to take in the room before she started screaming at me. So I just want to make that clear that, yeah, I know she's not an astronaut. Like, watching back through the video, I'm like, oh yeah, she's totally not an astronaut. But that's the first thing that came to my mind. And a lot of this was very real. I've never played this game before. The most that I played was, again, up to the first save point, just to make sure that everything worked and that the game wasn't going to bug out or glitch out on me, although it did glitch out of that one part. But no, like, seriously, that was, like, as much as I played, and then I played, like, the first 4 minutes of each game that I have, just to make sure that, like, it works and I don't have any save files, so that way it's fine. But, yeah, definitely, I'm just all over the place, but I think with being the voice actor for all these people and having to figure out their voices, and some like are very distinct, like Aya's voice is like really high pitched, and then Maria's voice is very very soft, very innocent kind of, and then her mother's voice is kind of with the lighter tones, but then can get pretty serious. And it's amazing just to think that, oh hey, like you have to become this character. It's no longer just, oh hey, I'm watching this and I read this out. If you become so much more involved with the story if you become who these characters are and just be who they are. A couple of things that I think the game can improve on, maybe just like some of the glitch stuff, like the thing with the pot moving and then getting stuck with the guy, because that was really annoying to repeat over and over again. And then the thing with Aya's father where you have to like backtrack. I think that was kind of hard to find out. Like, I had to reload the game because I thought, oh hey, I'm stuck in this position. But as soon as you figure it out, I love the puzzles. As soon as you figure them out, you're fine. But trying to get away from them, that's the hard part. And I do like how the puzzles vary. Like, the picture puzzle was probably the simplest puzzle in this whole game. You start off with, I think you start off with, like, trying to enter into that one room or get that one thing where, no, it was getting into the safe. That's what it was. I'm looking at my notes, and I still have like, everything written down. But yeah, that was definitely, like, the hard part of the video was, well, not of the video, but of the gameplay. It was trying to just, like, figure out all of these different puzzles. But I liked it. I liked the puzzles, although they frustrated me so much at the time when I was playing it. It was cool just to, like, go back, watch it, and then be like, oh, hey, yeah, this is how it actually worked. Yeah, so I do really like playing these type of games. I find I haven't played any FPS because that's just not my style. I really like RPGs. And do expect more RPGs because that's all I have right now. I don't have a Steam account set up, and I don't have all of the things I could have with YouTube, like a verified account. That's why I had a maximum of 15 minutes that I could record for, because YouTube, as far as I know, will only let you put out 15 minutes without having a verified membership or a verified account. And to get a verified account, you have to send your phone number in, and they'll give you a code. But of course, me being me, I'm like, oh, hey, what happens? Where do these phone numbers get stored? But I am planning on playing games like Assassin's Creed, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, definitely. I'm very looking forward to playing that game again. Playing the 1.5 remix, so I'll be playing the final mix, so there'll be some things that aren't in there. But yeah. Also playing Bioshock Infinite, which I really want to get my account verified for. This has become more of just a rant video. I'm sorry. Back to the point. Summary is that this was a very good game. It shows up pretty dark. I want you guys to play it. Please download it. Links will be in the description because this is an amazing game. Storyline works pretty well. Like, the only couple things I have to say is please make Aya slower. Just like a tad bit slower. It's pretty hard to control her sometimes. And, other than that, it's an amazing game. And, yeah. Yeah. Trying to think what else could I say. I don't think I could say anything right now. Oh yeah, nope. I remember what I was gonna say. Please download this game, play it for yourself. It appears much darker on the videos than it does, and I've seen that. I've just decided to keep it dark because one, my editing program, I'm using an extremely old editing program, so it's just kind of dark, and when I try to contrast it and like autocorrect the color and stuff like that, it appears to be like way lighter in some things and then darker in others. So I've just kind of left it alone. And also I think it creates more atmosphere with it dark. But yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you guys for watching and listening to this, and please join for the next story because it should be fun. Thanks guys. See you later. Bye. Bye.